If you've ever battled those stubborn white spots on your dishes, that crusty gunk on your faucets, or soap that just refuses to lather up, well, you know the headache of hard water. It's a huge problem in so many homes, and today we're going to get to the bottom of one of the most confusing solutions out there. I mean, who isn't, right? This stuff is basically the calling card of hard water. You've got that chalky, scaly buildup, the never-ending fight with soap scum in the shower, and that cloudy film on glasses that are supposed to be sparkling clean. It's just a constant, everyday pain. And then, just when you're fed up with it all, this new hero steps onto the scene, the salt-free water softener. I mean, it sounds perfect, doesn't it? You get all the benefits, but without lugging around those heavy bags of salt or worrying about the environmental impact. It really feels like the ideal modern fix. Okay, so let's break down this promise, because the marketing is really good. It says it'll reduce that awful scale buildup. It's got lower maintenance costs, because hey, you're not buying salt all the time, and it's sold as the eco-friendly green choice. On paper, it seriously checks all the boxes. What's not to love? But once you start digging a little deeper, you find some very carefully worded claims. This right here is a massive clue. They use the phrase salt-free water softening, but the reality is, these systems don't actually remove the minerals that make the water hard to begin with. And that one little detail, not removing the minerals, is everything. It brings us to the most important question of all. So, with all the hype and all the clever phrasing, what's the real story? Do these salt-free systems truly give you soft water? The simple, direct, scientific answer is no. They don't. It's probably the biggest myth in water treatment, and it's the source of so much confusion. So, if they're not softening, what are they doing? Well, the correct term for it is water conditioning. And as you can see, this is all about altering, not removing. These systems use different kinds of tech to basically change the physical shape of the hardness minerals. The whole goal is to make them less sticky, so they just flow right through your pipes instead of building up as scale. Now, true water softening, on the other hand, is a process of total removal. It physically takes the calcium and magnesium, the actual culprits of hard water, and just pulls them right out of your water. It's not about changing them, it's about getting rid of them completely. And this right here puts the two head to head. Softening physically removes the problem minerals, which gives you genuinely soft water and prevents scale. Conditioning just alters them. Your water is still technically hard, but you should see a reduction in scale. So that's the key takeaway. With a conditioner, you still have hard water. With a softener, you don't. All right, so now that we've kind of busted that myth, let's look at the proven science behind what we're calling true water softening. How does it actually get those pesky minerals out of your water? It all comes down to a really neat chemical process called ion exchange. This is the engine that makes a traditional water softener work. And honestly, you can just think of it like a trade. The system is designed to swap the hard stuff for soft stuff. So let's follow the water step by step. First, your hard water flows into the system's resin tank. Inside that tank are millions of tiny little resin beads, and they act like magnets for calcium and magnesium. They just grab and hold on to them. Then, the swap happens. For every hard mineral ion the beads grab, they release a soft sodium ion. And finally, what comes out the other side and flows into your home is genuinely soft water. The hard stuff gets left behind. Now, that ion exchange process is awesome for giving you soft water for your whole house. But some people want to take their drinking water to, a whole other level of pure. That's where something like reverse osmosis, or RO, comes in. If you pair an RO system with a softener, it can filter out up to 99% of pretty much everything else that's dissolved in the water, giving you incredibly pure water right at your kitchen sink. Okay, so we've got conditioners that reduce scale, and we've got softeners that remove hardness. Now that you know the difference, how in the world do you choose what's actually right for your home? Let's break it down so you can make the right call. This table lays it all out pretty clearly. Does it remove minerals? A softener says yes, a conditioner says no. Do they both reduce scale? Yes, they do. A really key difference is sodium. Softeners add a tiny bit, conditioners don't. And then there's maintenance. With a softener, you're doing regular salt refills. With a conditioner, it's pretty much set it and forget it. So it's really a trade-off. Do you want the full benefits of soft water, or do you want less maintenance? So really, your options are clear. You've got your traditional salt-based systems for true actual softening. You've got salt-free conditioners if your main goal is just scale reduction without any sodium. You can add a reverse osmosis system on top of that for amazing drinking water. And they even make hybrid systems that kind of combine these different technologies into one unit. So here's the most important point. There is no single best answer that fits everybody. The right choice really, truly depends on your specific situation. Like, are you mainly just trying to stop scale from building up on your brand new shower fixtures? A conditioner might be a great low-maintenance pick for you. But are you looking for the whole package? Brighter laundry, softer skin, using way less soap and shampoo? Then a true softener is what you're really after. So now you get it. You understand the huge difference between just altering minerals and actually removing them. You know the science. The power is completely in your hands. So take a good look at your home. Think about your water, your goals, and ask yourself, what does my water truly need?